Hey guys, I'm here with you today and I'm going to show you how to change a tire. First step, you are going to want safety. You are going to want to block your tires, both front and behind the tire. Second step, you're wanting to unscrew these right here to expose the lug nuts. Now that these two are exposed and undone, you're wanting to take this cover off, exposing all the lug nuts that are needed to be taken off. After exposing the lug nuts, you are wanting to put your jack underneath on a secure, steady part. As seen here. Now that I have found a secure spot to put it, you're wanting to jack it up until it's a safe amount off the ground for us to take the tire off. Now that you have found a secure spot to put your jack, you're going to want to find your T-handle, which has helped to break loose the lug nuts. One thing you need to know about these, when you do this one, you need to do a cross. And after that, a cross again. But you don't do it all the way until they are all Sometimes these lug nuts are super hard to get off. So what you're going to find is this thing called a cheater pipe. It doesn't really matter what you use. You just put a cross and it helps you get leverage on this. Now that you have broken all these loose, not too loose though. Next step, you're going to want to jack this up to a certain level. You don't want it too high actually. We're just gonna want it about that far off the ground. Now that I have the jack under there and it's elevated off the ground, this tire will be able to move. And you're gonna want to remove all of the bolts from the tire. Now that I've successfully taken all the lug nuts off, it's time to actually take the tire off. Just like that. Now that we have successfully taken the tire off, you get your new tire and you're going to want to put it exactly how you had it earlier, but in reverse. Now that I've installed the tire back onto these studs, you're going to want to put all of the lug nuts back on to the studs. Now that I've installed all the lug nuts back on, you're going to want to crisscross tighten these. What I mean by that is once this one's snug, you're going to want to go back across. And then once you go here to here. It's not that hard. Now that I've successfully tightened all of the lug nuts, you're going to want to release your jack. Now that the jack has been released, you're going to want to crisscross tighten these. Now that I've successfully tightened all of these, you're going to want to find the right screws that fit right here. Now you want to securely tighten this cover so that it will not come loose. Now that I've successfully tightened this, you're going to want to take your jack out from underneath the car. Next, you're going to want to take your blocks out from underneath the car. And once you do this, my friends, you have changed the tire.